jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Jingle bells, Batman smelt, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost the wheel, and the Joker got away.
Welcome everybody to WCU Entertainment Review. This is our holiday special, as you can tell by the fact that we've actually, brought some decorations.
We have a set for once.
It's an upgrade over a Halloween special, that's for sure. But, as always, this is Dylan. He's like fruitcake, he doesn't matter. To my left, as always, is Erica, and introducing Dion. Now guys, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some holiday themed stuff today. So what we're going to do is we're going to be right back with you to talk about the video games coming out this holidays.
I'll back over them.
Okay guys, so with the holidays comes the presents, and with the presents, with a lot of guys and some girls, especially now that the industry is growing, is video games. So what I wanted to talk about today is what are some of the games, Dylan, that you think are coming out that people might want to keep an eye out for?
Well, really, for like this holiday season, there's nothing really coming out. What came out already was in November. November's pretty much November and October are big months for video gaming. December, we don't really do December as an industry. Sometimes, but for the most part, we go for November.
True, but there are some games out that are worth picking up. WWE Wrestling just came out with a new game.
Yeah.
I actually own it. It's not that bad of a game. It's kind of hit or miss. I think people who are fans of the series since the beginning are going to kind of be, well, very hit and miss with it. I also own Madden. Madden football. It's a big game. Everyone knows what Madden football is. That game, it's the same thing. There have been upgrades, and we've been saying this all year. The biggest thing about these games right now is they are not jumping from PS4. If I would say anything that people do want to look out for is you also have Assassin's Creed still out, and I know you and me have both trashed it. But you never know.
You might personally like Assassin's Creed, but common consensus seems to be that it's not a pickup.
I mean, but you have NBA 2K out there, and that's always a big hit. That's always a big hit. Far Cry 4 is coming out.
Far Cry 4 came out last week, and that was a big hit. I would recommend for the holiday season. Far Cry 4, if you haven't already bought it, but again, it came out in November. If you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it in November.
Well, and one thing I want to talk about while I have the ladies here, girls in video games. It is an industry growing. Do you guys think that with the industry growing and with the video game sector, kind of starting to go that way, do you think in a couple of years, you're going to be seeing little girls who want video games?
I mean, I know from personal experience, I babysit a lot, and the little girls I babysit love Just Dance. So whenever I go over there, I do, happen to Just Dance. But I feel since they are catering to both males and females now, there are going to be little girls who do want to play more video games. Very true, because Just Dance, I believe, is called 2015. Yeah, that one just came out.
So what do you think, Dion?
I agree. I just played that game this last Thanksgiving. It was so fun. So I think maybe those type of games are more geared to little girls. But they might start liking those other games that are
I feel
out
like
there.
Just Dance is a good way to get little girls into video games, and then when they realize how much fun they are, they might branch out into other genres.
It'll be interesting to get cussed out by a little girl on Xbox.
Yeah, especially with Grand Theft Auto 5 being remastered. That's coming back out. That's actually one of the more popular games. But we'll be right back with a talk about the movies that are coming out. Guys, with the Christmas season upon us comes movies, and we're actually going to be going on winter break as a school, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to talk about what's coming out while we're going to be away. And the big movie I think that will be coming out, especially this holiday season, is going to be movies like Annie and Into the Woods. It's kind of more kids oriented this year than other years, and I think the most important thing is if they're going to do these movies, it'll be interesting to see what they do, especially in light of what happened with North Korea. I don't know if you guys know about this, but North Korea basically, there's a movie called The Interview with Seth Rogen and James Franco, and the premise is there are two reporters who go over there. They're kind of like a Daily Show type of show, and they're going to go over there and interview Kim
Jong-un or whatever.
Whatever they're called in the movie. I don't know if they use the same name, but and they're supposed to kill him.
In the interview.
Exactly. And what happens is North Korea's not appreciating that.
Apparently, making a movie about assassinating somebody's head of state is a no-no.
It's very true.
Apparently.
And
That doesn't make any sense to
The
me.
funny thing is, Sony Pictures, who's releasing that movie, actually had 5 of their top movies hacked.
By North Korea?
That's
Supposedly.
supposedly. Now, is it true? We'll see. I think it is kind of funny, though, that that's kind of happening. I know Annie's one of those movies, and that's actually coming out. What are you guys looking, even beyond all that, what are you guys looking forward to this holiday season?
I mean, I am an avid theater goer, so just the fact that I get to watch some of my favorite shows come to the big screen, I'm really excited about. I've loved Annie. I've seen Annie on Broadway. I've been in a couple productions of Annie, so seeing it modernized and with the cast that they have, I'm really excited to see what they do with it. And I mean, Into the Woods, you can't go wrong with that plot, the songs, and then they also have a fantastic cast.
I'm really excited to see Annie too. I love Jamie Foxx. I think he's the best. So seeing him as like, you know, Daddy Warbucks, it's awesome. And another movie I'm really excited to see is The Hobbit.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
I love that whole series. So it's just one of the best movies. Like you're in the movie theater, like
That's the last
on the
one,
edge of
right?
your seat.
Yep, the last one
That's
too.
the last
So
one that they're confirming, but the amount of money they made off of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit,
they've stressed it out. Like
I think it'll be like Star Wars. Like they're gonna like this will be like the end, and then they'll be like 5 years from now, like let's do another one.
Disney will buy it, and then
it'll be
There you go.
the pandering and milking of your franchise.
I mean, and then the funny thing is, you have Annie, you have all that stuff, and there are some fun comedy movies out. You also have Exodus, which is supposed to be, I believe, a tale about Moses with Christian Bale. That should be kind of fun. Christian Bale is usually not a bad actor in anything he does, so that's always fun. There is a lot of holiday movies this year. I hadn't noticed that.
I guess the only holiday movies we're getting is Annie and the Moses movie.
I know that Into the Woods is actually coming out on Christmas.
I mean, holiday as in...
Oh, holiday as in, yes.
I mean, and that's kind of good, because I think that does get tiring. Hallmark is basically all Christmas movies at this point. And that's always fun, but I think it'll be interesting to see how these movies go as the winter season comes to an end, especially, I do actually now want to see The Interview, just because of all that stuff with North Korea.
Yeah, all of the drama with it.
Anyway, it looks good.
It looks funny. They're always funny in their movies, but I think now that you have this background to it, it's kind of really funny just to see what they'll do. And I have heard a lot about Into the Woods. That's one of those things, like, I never heard of it until I had a theater class on this campus. I never heard of Into the Woods. And then I saw the movie, like the preview for the movie, I was like, I probably won't see it just because it's not my type of movie, but I'm actually kind of interested to see how it turns out, because it is kind of one of those movies where they're taking a bunch of famous fairy tales and combining everything. So, and it has a really big cast. So those movies are always interesting to see how everybody works together.
I mean, I was planning on seeing it, and then I saw the trailer with Meryl Streep singing her major song, and there was no doubt in my mind that I was going to see it on Christmas Day.
Very true.
I had the opposite reaction. I was like, they overdo this whole fairy tale movie thing, and I didn't know what the movie was about at the end of the preview. So I kind of was like, probably won't see it.
Well, we'll have to see about all that. But we'll be right back with everybody for our favorite holiday specials. Now, as we've been talking about, and we just referenced it in the last segment, there's holiday movies out right now. Movies and TV shows, all on TV channels, all over. You have the 25 Days of Christmas on ABC Family, Hallmark, and Lifetime have basically just become 24-hour Christmas movies. I mean, I've seen Christmas with the Cranks watched in my house with my mother 20 times. And I saw that movie in the theater, which is not something I'm proud of. But I thought it'd be fun to talk about our favorite. Me personally, my favorite is probably Home Alone.
A classic, yeah.
It's classic. It's funny. The violence is very interesting. I mean, it's one of those things where if you go back, then there's these things that you can look into now. Like the injuries that those guys would have had, they'd probably been dead. In the movie, just bounce right back.
Yeah, as if nothing happened.
You step on a rusty nail, I'm fine. We'll just walk it off.
Head catches on fire.
Yeah. And it's funny, but that's one of those things, I always love those things about movies when you get older, you watch them back as an adult, and you're like, why do they let us watch this? It's like you're teaching your kid to blow torch some robber's head. But Dylan, what's one of your favorites?
Honestly, one of my favorites is The Grinch. I just love that entire story. I had fun with it already when I was
Wait, I gotta ask you a question. Are we talking cartoon or the Jim Carrey movie?
Jim Carrey movie.
What?
Okay. That's good. Okay. That's supposed to be cartoon. We're good.
The cartoon is the best.
Nothing else. We don't talk about any other adaptation. Only the cartoon and the book.
This was last week's episode. We'd be talking about The Grinch in one of the worst bad movies ever. Eric, what's one of yours?
I mean, I love Elf.
Oh.
And I do have to say, I do love the Jim Carrey version of The Grinch. I can't help it. I watch it, and I mean, I know how bad it is, but I just love it.
It's
I
not,
think she's off the show now.
it's not
I can't help it.
Especially when he's trying on the clothes.
Yes.
That's the best part.
I love Jim Carrey's
Yeah,
performance.
parts of it are good.
Yes.
It's just the thing I don't like about it is if you watch the cartoon compared to the movie, this is kind of good in terms of like we talk about like Christmas
Adaptation.
special. You know, they adapted the movie and in the movie, the cartoon, the Whoville didn't care that they stole Christmas.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be the lesson. The lesson is supposed to be Christmas isn't about the all the presents and lights and all that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
And in the movie, like they care that he stole Christmas, and like I just didn't like the town. It looked really dirty and disgusting. And like a lot of the people, like I know they were trying to do an adaptation, so they kind of made everybody look goofy with like the Dr. Seuss drawing with like the no front lips. They look really weird.
Or the weird noses, like that. They had a lot
And the
of
hair.
things.
Well, see, I love the hairstyles. I
Yeah.
would watch that and be like, I wish my hair looked like that on Christmas.
And you had the part where the dog, he kissed the dog's butt. It was just, it's just a weird movie. Like, it's one of those movies that I think is fun, but I don't know. But Dion, what's one of your favorites?
My favorite is A Christmas Story. I know every year they do like this marathon of it on TBS,
Yeah.
and I watch it. I watch every time. I just watch it over and over
It
again.
is such a good
It's
one.
such a
All-time favorite. You'll shoot
Yeah, you
your eye
can't go
out.
wrong with that. You can't go wrong with
Can
that.
we talk about the sequel?
They had a sequel?
They have a sequel.
Yes.
Oh no, I don't want to know.
It's bad.
It's a sequel, as in they call it A Christmas Story 2. They use the same name characters, but they don't really have anything to do with each other.
Okay.
It's really just one of those movies like they shouldn't have made it. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
But I would just say, in terms of Christmas movies, whatever anybody's is, they're always fun. I mean, we're making fun of them, but they're always fun. It's something to sit around on Christmas Eve and watch.
It's good campy fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all going to be a little cheesy, but you're still going to
That's
sit
the
down and
point.
watch them. Yeah.
Exactly. Everybody, this is the end of our first season. We'll be done. Actually, we'll be all going on break next week. I just want to say happy holidays to everybody watching. Whatever you celebrate, happy holidays. Have fun with it. I want to thank everybody who has worked on this show. Brandon, who's not here, but Brandon, who's usually behind the camera helping us. Fabians, who's behind the camera helping us. Megan, who's editing and doing a lot of work behind the camera. Courtney, who's done some research for us from time to time, and Ross, who was here for an episode and just disappeared. I believe he's back in Australia. But I just want to thank everybody, and you guys want to say happy holidays?
Just want to wish everyone a happy holidays and good luck on all their finals.
Yeah, happy holidays.
And happy holidays. Thank you again for watching our first season. Hopefully we'll be free and you won't have to deal with us next season.
We'll all be here next season. Thank you, everybody, and happy holidays.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. 10 Below. Ding, ding!